You're changing my report. Single assistant meets his Ice Queen boss. Romantic cinematic story. Opening scene Monday morning. Rain streaked down the glass walls of the Haven Group Tower, a skyscraper piercing the clouds of downtown. Inside, hundreds of employees rushed through the marble lobby, coffee cups in hand, anxiety in their eyes. And among them walked Ethan Cole, a 32-year-old single father, clutching a folder and a paper cup with his daughter's crayon doodle on it. His tie was slightly crooked, his eyes tired, but his smile soft, genuine. His daughter, Lily, had hugged him that morning saying, "Good luck, Daddy. You're gonna make your new boss like you." He didn't have the heart to tell her his new boss was known across the entire city as the Ice Queen. Scene 2. The boss arrives. Elevator doors opened on the top floor. Everyone went silent. Victoria Hale stepped out, tall, elegant, late 30s, in a gray tailored suit that matched her cold expression. Her heels clicked with precision as if even sound feared to misstep near her. Victoria was the company's youngest ever CFO, brilliant, ruthless, perfectionist. Rumor was, she once fired a director for misplacing a decimal. "Mr. Cole," she said without looking up from her tablet. "You're the new executive assistant." Ethan straightened. "Yes, ma'am." "Ethan Cole." She nodded once. "You'll manage my schedule, prepare my reports, and keep interruptions to zero. I dislike small talk and tardiness. Both are grounds for termination." Her tone was ice. Her eyes calculation. Ethan just smiled politely. "Understood." Inside, he whispered to himself, "It's just a job, Ethan. Keep your head down." Scene 3. Clashing temperatures. By the end of the week, Ethan learned 3 things. 1. Victoria Hale didn't believe in breaks. 2. She rewrote everything. 3. She never said thank you. Friday morning, he placed her quarterly report on her desk. Hours of work, sleepless night, every figure double-checked. An hour later, her voice sliced through the office intercom, "Mr. Cole." "My office." "Now." He walked in to find his report on her desk covered in red ink. "You're changing my report?" she asked, eyes sharp as glass. Ethan blinked. "Ma'am, I thought you'd appreciate it if I clarified the margin variance. The data was misaligned." Her lips curved in the faintest smirk. "You thought? That's your first mistake." For a moment, silence stretched like a blade. Then she added, softer, almost regretful, "Next time, do as you're told." Ethan exhaled slowly. "Yes, ma'am." As he left, he muttered under his breath, not realizing she heard, "Maybe if you let people help you, you wouldn't look so lonely up here." Scene 4. The wall cracks. The next morning, Ethan found a sticky note on his desk. "Recheck the variance. You were right. VH. No apology." But for Victoria, that was monumental. That week, small changes followed. She began to ask, "What do you think, Mr. Cole?" And one evening, when the building was nearly empty, he brought her coffee. "You don't drink coffee after 8, she said. He smiled. "Decaf. But it still smells brave." She laughed, a small, surprised sound that echoed in the silence. That night, they stayed late, working side by side. Somewhere between spreadsheets and silence, their eyes met and the city lights flickered across her face like warmth she'd forgotten how to feel. Scene 5. Secrets beneath the ice. Days turned into weeks. Their rhythm became quiet, easy. Until one evening, as Ethan gathered his things, a tiny voice echoed from his phone speaker, "Daddy, are you coming home? I drew you and your new boss." Victoria froze. "Daddy?" He swallowed. "Yeah. My daughter. Lily." Her voice softened. "You're a single parent. 3 years now. My wife passed away." Lily's everything. For the first time, Victoria's eyes showed something fragile empathy. "I didn't know," she said quietly. He smiled. "Didn't think you wanted to?" Victoria hesitated. Then, almost whispering, "My parents divorced when I was 10. I decided if I worked hard enough, I'd never need anyone again." Ethan nodded gently. "Maybe that's why you work so hard. But needing someone doesn't make you weak, Victoria." For a heartbeat, she looked at him not as her assistant, but as someone who saw her. Scene 6: The Charity Gala. Weeks later, the Haven Group hosted a charity gala. The ballroom shimmered with chandeliers and polished ambition. Ethan stood by the side, watching Victoria glide through the crowd in a silver dress. She looked radiant, untouchable. Then the CEO approached him. "You're Hale's assistant. She's been different lately. Softer. Whatever you're doing, keep it up." Before he could reply, Victoria appeared beside him. "You clean up well, Mr. Cole," she teased. He smiled. "You look human tonight." She raised a brow. "Careful." That almost sounded like a compliment. "It was," he said. "Almost." They both laughed. For the first time, it felt easy. Real. But the moment was broken when Victoria's ex-slick investment banker walked up. "Victoria, still making employees fall for you?" he sneered. Ethan stiffened, but Victoria calmly replied, "No. This time, someone made me fall." Her hand slipped into Ethan's, surprising both men. The ex walked away, speechless. Scene 7: The Storm and the Confession. A few days later, a financial error hit the company, a rogue transaction. The board accused Victoria of negligence. She faced suspension. Ethan stayed by her side, combing through data all night. "You don't have to do this," she whispered. "I know," he said. "But I believe in you." At dawn, he found the missing file, proof that cleared her name. When the truth came out, Victoria stood before the board and said, "This man saved my career. But more importantly, he reminded me I still have a heart." Afterward, outside the glass tower, the rain returned, soft, cleansing. Victoria turned to Ethan. "You risked everything for me." He smiled. "You'd have done the same." She stepped closer. "I wouldn't have before you." And under the city rain, her hand found his cheek. "Ethan, you changed my report. Then you changed my life." He chuckled. "Guess we're even then." Their lips met, gentle, hesitant, then sure as the skyline blurred behind them, neon and silver melting into dawn. Scene 8: Epilogue. Months later, Victoria stood in a small park, laughing as Lily tugged at her hand. "Faster, Miss Victoria." Ethan joined them, carrying coffee decaf for her, brave smelling. She looked at him with warmth that could melt steel. "I'm thinking of a new report title," she teased. He grinned. "Oh yeah, what's it called?" She leaned in. "How to Fall for Your Assistant." And for once, the Ice Queen didn't look cold at all.